Well, it's December here in Rancho Fundo in Brazil. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. The light's coming up a little later. But yeah, it's looking like a nice day today. We got to take a look and see at what products we can sell in the month of December. And I also believe that I just realized that we might have made a mistake with the long grain rice. You get so accustomed to harvest season being the worst time to sell your products because it's abundant. You know, there's a lot of it at that point in time. Well, that doesn't seem to be the case with the long grain rice. I think we might have missed out on the opportunity to sell the long grain rice for the absolute best price we could get. I don't know why that little dairy thing just does not have the throughput to keep up with, and we don't have that many cattle. So even though it's December, we got a few things to do here on our small farm in Brazil. We do not have to worry about the coffee right now because we are not in the picking season for the coffee. We've got, what did I put in here? Barley, I think, is in our field. It's growing and looks fine. We leased a subsoiler in the last episode and had a worker help us out, and subsoil. I don't want to drive all the way down there. I'm afraid it gets really muddy. I don't want to get stuck. Park up here. Hopefully that'll be fine. We'll just leave it running. Put the handbrake on. Oh no, we didn't use a subsoil. I thought we used a subsoiler, or did we get a plow? Well, it looks plowed. Looks like a plowed state. We did get a plow, didn't we? We got that four bottom plow. So these stones, while they don't look small, usually you get small stones when you plow, I thought. Maybe not on this map. Every map's not necessarily the same. You know, I thought, didn't Daggerwind make like a hole and put a pump by it? Oh, you can flood. Okay. Yeah, he made like a rice field and then just a tiny little one, and then he would flood it so that he would have a place he could get water. So normally, I guess when the crop's in there, either you can do whatever's appropriate for it. So these stones look big, but I want to try and get a roller and see if I can roll them back in. I wasn't able to do it on the field that the barley's in. I'd like to get that ready for next year. I think we have a mulch state on that field, just from the crop residue coming out the back of the combine, so that's nice. Should get a good yield off of that in the coming year. So our coffee plants are looking kind of dormant right now. I'd like to cut this grass back so we could see where the workers have the boxes filled. That would be something I would want to do in the future. Maybe paint this kind of part of the field that we're driving on as a track. I want to run out to, we bought a grass field to make hay for our cattle, and I think we have a heck of a lot more hay than we actually need. I'm really not sure what to do about that. I guess we could try and sell it. I guess that's an idea. We could lease one of those mechanical bale loading trailers, load it up. It's really expensive though. Do you think we'd probably recover what we pay for it, I imagine. What do we got? Grass is growing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Might be enough hay to make it worthwhile. Then we have our small stack there. We'll probably get about the same amount again. We could probably load all those. Wow, this is ready to harvest again. Could get another cut out of this in December. That would be amazing. So how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think that trailer holds 24. We certainly have a trailer load that we could take. And then in our cereal field, we had grown oats this past year, and I think we're probably at best price for oats right now. Yeah, we are definitely out of hay bales here. Alright. We could probably put the oats in here. How much do we have? 5,759. Let's just go ahead and load this up with the oats. Took it all. Okay. Let me take a look at the prices menu. A lot of times, you know, you harvest August, September, like barley, for example, and then in December, January when it gets the highest. So if I go down to our long grain rice, I think we harvested it in September. 1689 was the high. It's down to 1649 at the rural restaurant. We should sell it and get what we can for it. We lost 40 pounds. Let me fix that. I know they don't have dollars in Brazil, but anyway. So we lost potentially $40 on not per thousand, not selling it at the right time. We got 10,000, 10 times 40. Well, it's $400. It could be worse. Where can we go with our oats? Let's see. It's actually higher in. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sell it now, and it looks like 1898 at grain mill. There's 2 different grain mills, so I better tag it. So I go to the correct one. Although 1891 is not bad, but we'll go to that one, and then I'll look at the map. And I see that it is the same grain mill that we were delivering from the big harvest we did the other day. So let's go ahead and take this trailer load up there. We'll deliver it, and then we can go by the machinery store, borrow their straight truck, because we took green coffee beans in the other day. Did we not? Yesterday? We still had some, so we'll go get one final load of roasted coffee to deliver for the year. This has been a really fun map to play on. I wanted to use some different Brazilian, South American style equipment. It was made very challenging by how far it is into town. This is the correct, yeah. I spent hours setting this map up to do it in this way. What do you like to do? I think sometimes it's fun to go on the map and just play it the way the map maker intended. Start farm, start equipment, just go with it. Other times, you know, you want to set it up for the way that you want to do it. I think sometimes with specific regions, you want to try and have more appropriate equipment. I know that was the way with me with the old Polish farm. And sometimes I guess you don't have to necessarily. I know I don't show it often. One of the things that took so long to set up is I populated all these farms and houses and stuff with a motorcycle or tractors, machinery, that type of thing. Like, we never went to this neighbor's house, and I don't think we can open his gate to get in there. But you can see he's got a tractor and a trailer back there in his shed. Yeah, I can't open this because I don't own the land. But yeah, there's a lot of motorcycles dotted around the map. That's how they like to get around. It's nice, inexpensive transportation. Does what you need to do. It's amazing how many people you can fit on a motorcycle if you really try. You can see the motorcycle on the porch of that blue house back there. Guys have their motorcycle. I don't know what some of these things off to the right are here. Never really have had occasion to need to go in there. I think that's a bread shop, bakery on the corner. We spent a lot of time down at our farm because it was just so far to come up here. I think the town's pretty well done. I think BR-163, that thing is out of this world. But this one, it's a lot of terrain relief and stuff. It's very nicely done. I like me a Brazilian map. Brazilian maps and Polish maps. Just, I don't know, something about them. I think the map makers, most likely people from the region, from the country, really have a passion for what they're doing, and it shows in their work. Okay, I think this is us here. Oh, not that entrance, but this one. You can see the semi trucks that we used last night to deliver the grain parked here. I don't know if that disc will go away after we sell this or not. Let's see. Never ended up needing to use that straight truck. I think we have our kind of military looking dump truck. We'll try and use that for our rice and see if that works for us. What are we gonna get here? Probably about what, 10,000? Maybe a little better. 10,954. Not too shabby. I'll try and hit the disc here, see if it goes away. Yep, there we go. Alright, so we're going to go back to the store, borrow the straight truck. We'll go load it up with coffee, roasted coffee, and then we'll go sell that. Kind of lost my focus there towards the end. I picked up 2 pallets. I should have just put them up there one at a time. But, all right, so 8 more pallets of roasted coffee. My assumption is we're probably going to the farmer's market, but we will check the prices menu and just make sure that's the best place for us to go. All right, our coffee beans roasted, they are coming up in price, $5,009 at the farmer's market. So what would probably be the thing to do would be to get like a warehouse and store this stuff until, oh my goodness, didn't you even see me pulling out, sir? Oh, and you're gonna honk at me too. All right. Anyway, stockpiling the roasted coffee would probably be the thing to do. But we were gonna sell it. If I do that, it goes quicker. We got 40,000 for it. We're sitting up at 181. That is nice. We had a good year here in Brazil on Rancho Fundo, primarily because of our specialty coffee. It is a good way to make money. We're willing to go the extra mile and bring it into town, get it roasted, and then sell it as roasted coffee. Got some equipment sitting here, which means I likely did not collect on that contract we had yesterday. So I better do that. had best do that. Let me talk to this gentleman over here. Yeah. Okay. So we got 23,894 for that. We're over 200,000 now. I need to lease a roller. Actually, what do you got for used equipment? So the gearing off. Lots of big stuff. Oh, that's cool. I'd like to get that. What? I've never used that before. That would be nice too. I need a roller. Just a nice low-cost roller in yield improvements. We got the Guttler Matador, and we're just gonna lease that, I think, for $765. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be back with my tractor to pick that up. It's not very big. It's just a 6 meter, but I think it might work to push the stones in for us. I think it's designed really to go on the front, but we're going to put it on the back and see if we can push those stones down that way. Oh, I forgot. I got long grain rice I need to sell. I guess we better do that first, right? Pulled out in front of that guy, didn't I? Sorry about that. Well, our truck struggles with some of these steep inclines. Oh, wow. I really shouldn't have pulled out in front of that guy. He was in a bit of a hurry. Now he ended up behind everybody. I'm thinking, if memory serves, that the best price for the long grain rice was at the rural restaurant. I'm going off of that assumption, and that's where I'm heading to. When I pull up in there, I will double check before I deliver it, but I believe that's where we want to go. So it's up here. And the delivery location's right over here. Wow, it's almost lunchtime already. Where did the day go? There we go. Alright, so let me double check real quick here. Long grain rice, 1641. So we lost like another 9, didn't we? Or 8. Oh well. So let's, yeah. We'll sell what we got. That'll be like what? About 20,000 maybe? 18,666. Could have been worse, I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the farm if I can get a break in traffic. Shoot. Get our John Deere. We'll come back, we'll grab that roller, get it back down to the farm and see if we can roll those stones back into that field. Uh-oh, now what? We are doing a lot of traveling in this episode. Well, we've done 2 deliveries back up towards town. We've gone to fetch this piece of equipment. Yeah, a lot of driving. It's a lot of driving. Alright, so let's see if we can get this thing to work. I was noticing as we were driving back and forth, we've like barely scratched the surface on this map. We didn't do a whole lot of contracts because we were pretty busy on our own land, so we haven't really experienced a lot that this map has had to offer. I remember when this map came out for 22, I thought it was pretty cool, which is why I wanted to play on it. And that's the thing, is there's so many good maps, and then which is why I tried to kind of do this one as a limited series, because if you do this like I normally do my maps, you might never get a chance to see a lot of the maps. Let's see. I'm gonna go towards the back of the field. This is gonna hopefully help prepare the soil for cultivating, for seeding by making it a little smoother and stuff, and hopefully get the stones in too. So I'm going to use a steering assist, and I know I got my lines on, and that can be somewhat controversial. People don't want to see that necessarily, but let's see. I think it'll be, I'm just gonna start here with this one, it'll be fine. So the question is, are the stones gonna go away? They are not. I go the other direction, will they go away? Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. I thought they looked a little big. Were they there to begin with? I don't know. Well, we got this down here, so let's just smooth the field out. I'll just have a work take over and do it, though. Oh no, workers not gonna do it, are they? Oh wait, hang on. I gotta change it to that. Now, there we go. She'll do that for us. That's unfortunate. I kind of hoped that the stones would go in, but we already leased it, so we might as well smooth the field out. But yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the stones. That's I don't know, a little disappointing. Not quite sure why, but it's the way it goes, I guess, sometimes. Well, while she works on that, then I guess what we could do is we could head up into town. We got $223,000. It would be nice to get a new, bigger tractor because we can't pull our auger wagon with what we have, and it's a shame not to be able to use it. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab the pickup, I'll go into town, I'm going to take a look at maybe buying a tractor and leasing a mechanical bale loading, and we'll sell hay bales. Well, I guess first and foremost, I should probably check and make sure you can sell hay bales. I'm sure you probably can. We'll pull that military style dump truck in there over that later. Drop that there. Could spread manure on that rice field. Get a second fertilizing state on it. I could probably put some more milk in. It's a shame there's no place to sell milk on this map. What did I want to look at? I wanted to see if you could sell hay somewhere, right? Well, that is weird. Why would you sell hay at the rural restaurant or the farmer's market? That just seems a little strange. There is an animal dealer. Why wouldn't you have the animal dealer buy the hay? It's the best price for it right now, so now would be the time to do it. So, yeah, I guess we'll sell hay at the rural restaurant. Back here at the store. I don't know what have we not done that I wanted. Where'd everybody go? Yeah. Check the used. It's the same. So under, I think, medium tractors, I'm looking for the Valtra Valmet. Oh, it's going to be at the end. There we go. So it's 84,000. We can afford that. How big can we get the horsepower on it? We want as big as we can get. 200 for only $16,000 more dollars. Without a doubt. I always like wheel weights. I don't know if... Oh, yeah, no. Standard lifting arms front. Yes, no. Yes. No front loader. We'll do it in the base red. What are the colors they offer? Lots of them, huh? Valtra red. I'm just going to go with the regular Valtra red that they offered, and I'm not gonna have a plate on it. We're gonna buy that. And then under bailing and transport, I am gonna lease this right here. For, oh my, $25.75? That's not cheap. All right, thank you very much. Look at that, we still have over 100,000. And we got ourselves a brand new Valtra Volmet. I did upgrade the horsepower, right? This should. Nice. This should pull that auger wagon full of crop, I'm thinking. Alright, so I want to go back a little different way. We keep going up and down the hill. So let me take a look at... I'm going to take a look at the map here, peruse the map for a minute, and figure out the best way to go back. Okay, I think I've got an idea. We're going to go up towards the farm, kind of towards the farm that we were doing the contract on. I'm going to head up this way. This trailer is pretty good size. A little tough to get around. Oh, this tractor's a beast. It's beautiful. It is red, though. Ultra red. You gonna let me go? Thank you, sir. So I'm gonna head over this way. Come on now. I don't know what it is with equipment on this map, but are these hills really that steep? It makes me think I'm going to be challenged pulling that auger wagon with almost anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up here past the rural restaurant, then I'm going to take a dirt track back towards the field, kind of loop around towards that large farm that we were at yesterday in November, helping with that harvest, and then follow that back down, and we should come out right by our grass field. And then this will make very short work of picking up all those bales. Oh wow, that was rough there. So the worker's done, I think. That's interesting. We'll have to go check on that. Here we go. This here, oh man. Sorry, folks. There are lots of areas on the map we just kind of never really got to or drove around very much. I think that can happen sometimes. What do you think about the limited series? I mean, we didn't play on here terribly long. We didn't see a whole lot of the map, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Another river. This is not the same river, is it? It's a different one. It'd be interesting to follow the rivers and see where they go and everything. Let's see. I think I should be able to see the... That's not it. Where'd that go? I don't know. I think we'll come up and we'll recognize the farm we were at. There it is. But then we're going to turn right on the track here. And that should take us right back down to our grass field. And then as long as we get $3,000 for a trailer load of hay, we paid for this trailer. I think if I just follow this, make no turns, it should come right out on our field. See, over here you just got big old fields and stuff. Alright, I see our stack of bales, so what we will do is we'll load up the old ones. I think we can just go back the way we came too. What we're going to start with is the older hay bales. We'll sell those and then we'll complete the trailer with the new ones. So let me load these up. Okay, I made it back to the hard surface road that runs across the northern edge of the map. I think... Oh, am I going to make that? Not really. Oh, that was not good. I think in retrospect, this would be a map that would probably be good for manual gear shift. Because the automatic gear shift just doesn't seem to select the appropriate gears. It'll try and upshift when it shouldn't. So if we make at least $3,000 on these bales, we'll pay for the trailer. I think we should. And then we'll head back down. And I may go the more traditional route to go back. And we'll go collect up the rest of the bales and move them to our farm. Unload. I hope this is the right spot. Yeah, there they go. 21,000. Okay, so no problem. That's perfectly good. It's gonna go all the way to the back before it wants to come up, huh? So yeah, leasing the trailer is probably a good idea. Actually, I'm gonna go back this way. I'm gonna go back this way. It just seems easier. Coming back up on my grass field, we're gonna pick up our hay bales here, take them back to the farm, and then we can return the leased equipment that we've gotten. Take stock of what's going on. I probably should go up and check the cows too. I think they're fine. It would be nice to get a trailer like this, but if we can make $21,000 a year selling hay bales over and above what we need, we could get away with just leasing. I think I got this one here, and I think that's it. Just head back to the farm with this, figure out where we can store these. I think probably where we had hay bales before. Oh man, can we get through there with this loading arm? Yeah, I think so. Stay to the left, that way we won't catch it on the roof. Tear the roof off of our building. Alright, I think what we need to do is we need to move this truck, because that's probably right where we want to pull in. That's good. Tell you what, I am not looking forward to driving back and forth to take all this equipment back to the machinery store. We do have our pickup up there. I think I might call them to come and get this stuff. I don't really want to. Oh, that loading arm's going to come down. It's going to hit the fence. We got to come in a little bit. I think that should be good right there, like that. I have more space than I realized. Unload here. Pull forward slowly. You know what? I am gonna call them, have them pick it up, and have them pick this up. Cause I'm sick and tired of driving back and forth to the store. I think for future reference, I don't want to live so far from the store. It was a bit of a challenge on this one. Can we go grab the bike? Let's go down and get the John Deere. It's the end of the day, isn't it? It's not even 4 o'clock. But we're losing daylight, aren't we? A little muddy. I don't want to park the bike down in the mud. I'm going to go up here. We'll put it right here. I don't think it's sinking in. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that we weren't able to get rid of the stones, but I guess it's all right. Let's see, can we fold that up? Try and get up the hill here. Ooh, boy, buddy. Yeah, I think climbing hills with the mud and everything else on this map has been very challenging. I have enjoyed it a lot. Limited series, we made it through 15 episodes. I think we're going to wrap it up like this. It's been fun, but there's so many good maps that seem to have come out lately that I hate to belabor the point. I'd like to get on to another one. So I think I gotta unfold this. I am gonna call them to have them come get their stuff though. right there. I think that's going to be it. Oh, man. Can't really see our sign with the light coming at it from that way. But if I stand facing this way, you can see it, right? I can walk forward a little further. There we go. How about that? Oh, you guys see my new Valtra Volmit in the background? Hey, I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Rancho Fundo, coming along with me on this journey. We're going to go find ourselves another map. I don't know if we'll do another limited series or we'll start another long one, but I appreciate you going on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, and if you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. And we'll see you on the next one.
PlayStation